योगः कर्मसु कौशलम्.
Okay, so now let's see, as I told you that you can use multiple choice question, fill in the blanks, etc. So let me open my form again, that I come to this untitled form. अब मैं यहाँ untitled form पे वापस आता हूँ, और ट्रू फॉल्स मीन्स यू हैव टू प्रोवाइड ओनली टू ऑप्शन, ट्रू एंड फॉल्स. अब कोई और क्वेश्चन ऐड करना है, आप सेक्शन भी ऐड कर सकते हो, मतलब मुझे सेक्शन वाइज क्वेश्चन लेनी है तो वो भी कर सकता हूँ, और फिर वो कैसा दिखता है वो भी बताता हूँ. बट as I told earlier, you can use match the pair type of questions also. So I just give you demo how you can do that. So I click on add questions, and let me put here that uh, I just type here match the pair. Of course, it sometimes not look like exactly, but I click on match and I use uh, multiple choice grid. So in row 1, let me type here, this is square and this is circle. And here I, as I say, if I want, I can also add pictures also. So let me create two pictures. Let me add few more. Let me say rectangle, and let me add triangle. Right, so I just open the, of course if you're already available you can put it. In case you don't have, you can use Microsoft Paint to create such types of you can, I can say, images. So I open my Paint application, Microsoft Paint. So as it open, I create this four types of pictures with square, circle, rectangle and triangle. So this is my Microsoft Paint. Now here I add, first let me add square. So as I do here with shift, so it becomes square. And let me save this one, as I can make it small also by decrease the size of this one. So now I decrease the size of my this one. I can select the whole image and move it here to again decrease this one. And now I save this one as a square. So I save this one as a in, let's say, on my documents, and there I create new folder name as images, and inside that images I give this one as a name as a square. Either you can use JPG, PNG, or whatever file you prefer. Let's say I use PNG. I save this one. Let me create new square. So again I go to the file, new. Now this time I choose rectangle. So now I not use the shift key, so I draw this one as a rectangle, and I save this one as a rectangle. Then let me create new file and create as circle. So if I not use shift key, it may be ellipse type of thing, but if I use shift, so it draw a circle, right? And I can little bit move it, and I save this one as circle. And the last one that we have choose in our option is triangle. So I am going to draw here one triangle and save this file as a triangle dot png. Right, so now let's me back to here. Now in square column, or as I say, you can choose checkbox grid, so that will be provide you checkbox, but right now we want to make only one, so I choose multiple choice grid. Now here you want to add pictures, so click on add pictures and it asks you to insert image. So you can browse by camera, URL, photos, Google Drive or Google image search, whatever you like. So let me choose browse option and I come to the my documents and there are images, and let me first put images of circle. So it will be uploaded here. Next is, now look at here, here you upload, it doesn't show anything, so let me change this one and I should say add caption, so that will be make helpful to them. So I give this one as a name A. Now to add another option, again I click that and let me upload, let's say rectangle. So rectangle will be also uploaded and I give this one as a caption B. Third one I will again add as a picture and I will add square. And I give this one as a caption C. तो अब मैं इसको टाइटल दे रहा हूँ C. जितने भी ऑप्शन है उस तरह को सब में मुझे अगर पिक्चर से ऐसा कुछ ऐड करना है तो मैं कर सकता हूँ. Now I move to the last one is triangle. तो अब आखिरी जो ट्रायंगल बचा था उसको भी मैं अपलोड कर देता हूँ, उसका कैप्शन दे देता हूँ D. तो ये हो गए मेरे चारों ऑप्शन. अब इसको भी मैं कर देता हूँ रिक्वायर आंसर इन ईच फॉर्म, और इसकी आंसर की में आप जाओगे तो आपको पता चल जाएगा कि ये इसको कैसे दिखाता है. जैसे स्क्वायर कौन से कॉलम में है, तो ये आपको देखना पड़ेगा कि स्क्वायर में हमारे पास रेक्टेंगल होना चाहिए, जैसे कि ये ट्रायंगल है तो ट्रायंगल सही कहाँ पर होना चाहिए, कॉलम 4 में, और इसका 1 मार्क है और डन कर देते हैं. अभी अगर मैं आपको प्रीव्यू दिखाऊं तो ठीक से पता चल जाएगा. सो लेट्स मूव टू द प्रीव्यू. सो इन प्रीव्यू I think remaining threes are not saved, so again I can need to update it or change it. So आप ऐसा कर सकते हैं, और मैंने जो दिया है उसका मतलब यही है कि हमें हर एक कॉलम में कोई ना कोई एक पिक्चर्स देना है. मैं फिर से फटाफट ऐड कर देता हूँ इनकेस नहीं है तो. सबसे पहले अपलोड करके सर्कल ऐड कर देते हैं. राइट, जो भी ऐड हो जाएगा वो दिखना चाहिए आपको यहाँ पर. अभी मैं प्रीव्यू में हूँ तो मैं वापस अपनी जगह पे अपने फॉर्म पे आ जाता हूँ. राइट, सो दैट वे यू कैन ऐड इट. लेट मी चेक इट. ये मैंने कॉलम 1 में किया, अब मुझे कॉलम 2 में भी उसी तरह से करना होगा. मैंने एक्चुअली एक ही कॉलम में किया था, इसके लिए ये प्रॉब्लम आ रहा था. सो नाउ आई जस्ट यूज़ कॉलम 2, और कॉलम 2 में मुझे पिक्चर्स ऐड करना है तो कॉलम 2 में मैं ऐड कर लेता हूँ रेक्टेंगल. राइट, तो अब आप देखोगे ये 1 हो रहा है कॉलम 2 में, ये कॉलम 3 में मुझे और पिक्चर्स ऐड करना है. ब्राउज इट एंड पुट स्क्वायर. और कॉलम 4 में मुझे ऐड करना है लास्ट वन ट्रायंगल. तो ये ऐड हो गए. एक बार मैं और रन करके देख लेता हूँ ये ऐड हुए या नहीं ठीक से. अभी भी ये ठीक से नहीं हो रहा है. सो अगेन आई मूव बैक टू माई दिस फॉर्म और इसको मैं एडिट करता हूँ, इसको मैं बदल देता हूँ, मल्टीपल चॉइस ग्रिड है, तो इसको मैं अभी कर देता हूँ लीनियर स्केल। तो यहाँ पर आप ऑप्शन देख सकते हैं, बट एनीवे व्हाट आई वांट टू शो यू इज़ दैट कि आप so the problem is actually when I click on this picture button, it is for question. So that's why it not show. Instead, I should choose here option और यहाँ ऑप्शन में से मैं चूज़ कर लेता हूँ कोई भी इमेज जो मुझे चूज़ करनी है वो। तो यहाँ से मैं सर्कल चूज़ कर लेता हूँ, राइट। अब मुझे वो दिखाएगा चारों की चार इमेज, वट एवर वे आई कैन गिव इट्स ए, क्योंकि मैं यहाँ पर क्लिक करता था तो वो क्वेश्चंस के लिए इमेज सेलेक्ट होती थी, मुझे क्वेश्चन के लिए तो कोई इमेज नहीं चाहिए। तो इसको मैं चाहूँ तो रिमूव भी कर सकता हूँ यहाँ से, बिकॉज माई क्वेश्चन इज दिस। ऑप्शन 2 हमें जो चाहिए था उसके लिए हमें चाहिए होगा, और मैच द पेयर है, उसमें मैं चूज़ करता हूँ मल्टीपल चॉइस ग्रिड। अब मैं यहाँ पर रख सकता हूँ सर्कल, स्क्वायर, triangle, rectangle, whatsoever we want to require, and rectangle. And in this columns I can add images. तो columns में मुझे image add करनी है। First I remove this, I again have to remove this. Let me use checkbox grid. There should be image option available, then only I can do that. So again I use multiple choice, and not multiple choice, but I have to use this multiple choice checkboxes. Let me add. Okay, it will not work, so checkbox grid, but it grid not work on it, so let me show you how you can do that. Yes, in that here I use checkbox grid, or I can use multiple choice grid, and here I write circle and come to the columns, and I can say add image. So now to add image, I am going to choose this circle, open, and it will be uploaded. Image title is not there, so I write A. Then that may again write, let's say, square, and in that column again I use add image. So I use add image and choose this rectangle. And I give this one as a B. Same way for third one I can choose triangle, and I can again add image as choose from here and add this one, and provide this one as a caption. I should give it a caption as a C. And the last one is we have rectangle. Again I need to insert image, and the fourth one is this one, और इसका मैं कैप्शन दे देता हूँ ABC। अब बचा D, तो इसको मैं D कर देता हूँ। तो ये चारों के चारों ऐड हो गए, और इस तरह से आप चाहो तो वीडियो भी कई बार यूज़ करना है तो कर सकते हैं। अब इसका सॉल्यूशन देखिए, इस कॉलम को कॉलम 1 2 3 कहते हैं। अगर आप उसमें कुछ भी लिखना चाहो तो लिख सकते हो। फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल अगर यहाँ पर भी मुझे A B C डी लिखना है या कॉलम ही रहने देता हूँ अभी बाय डिफ़ॉल्ट, आपको पता चले इसके लिए, तो वो रख सकता हूँ। और इसमें भी आप चूज़ कर सकते हो शफल रो ऑर्डर, और इसका आंसर आपको कैसे देना है वो आप देखिए। तो सर्कल कौन सी इमेज है? सो सर्कल इज इन इमेज ए, तो मतलब ये आपकी ए में आ जाएगी। स्क्वायर कौन सी है? सो स्क्वायर विल बी योर सी, राइट? Or you can write here, as I told you, if you want to change it you can change it. तो यहाँ पर जाके हम चेंज कर सकते हैं, पर अभी हम इसको ऐसे रखते हैं। then triangle is D and rectangle is, I put in B, and for each correct one we assign, let's say, 1 points, right? So this is the correct answer. Let me click done. अब अगर हम इसको प्रीव्यू में देखें, so let's move to the preview, and you can see here that this question how looks. So let me add that my email ID, and let me check this one is I provide this two, and this one. Now look at, there are column 1 2 3 4 and all these are option. तो स्क्वायर के लिए आपको चाहिए कौन सा ऑप्शन है आपका, उसको कॉलम की बजाय मैं ए बी सी डी भी कर सकता हूँ। अगर वो मुझे करना है तो मुझे वापस जाना होगा अपने उसी पेज पे, मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ उसी पेज पे जाके। सो यहाँ पर हम इसको कह देते हैं नाम ए बी सी और डी, राइट? अब हम इसको आंसर की में जाके देखते हैं। सो वी नो दैट सर्कल के लिए कौन सा सही है? सर्कल इज फॉर ए। स्क्वायर के लिए है सी। ट्रायंगल इज फॉर डी। और रेक्टेंगल के लिए है सिर्फ बी। वी हैव टू चूज ओनली बी। ये इसको पुराना था, वापस निकाल देते हैं। सो यू कैन सी हियर these are 4 and now I done it. And now if you look at, so just look at here how it will be look like, right? So यहाँ पर ABCD है और आप इस तरह से मैच द पेयर कर सकते हैं। तो आप और काफ़ी सारा ट्राई करके देख सकते हैं। ये थोड़ी गलती होगी इसीलिए आपको टाइम ज़्यादा लगा, अदरवाइज ओनली थिंग इज़ दैट वी नीड टू रिक्वायर। और इसका जब कोई आंसर देता है, व्हेन समवन गिव आंसर ऑन इट, हाउ इट विल बी लुक लाइक, दैट यू कैन also view about that. So let me show you. Let's say again I make some random choices. One is correct, another one is false, then again this one should be false, and then I choose one correct, one false. Each line you have to choose one option and then you can submit it. So as you click on submit, it will be submitted, and the person who has right to view the answer, he can view the answer. So here can be multiple choice question, but if I am as an admin, I create that exam, so I can move to this my particular form. Right now I just move it to here. I go to the edit form button, and there is an option for responses. So if you look at responses, so you can see each individual's highlight also, and for the fourth questions, which one give correct answer, the questions are displayed here, right? And if I look the individual you want to check, so the last one has responded it because we have not added anything other. So look at here how it will be treated. One is true and remaining three are false. So that way you can create it. And total 8 points how many he has got. Now let me come to another point, that how you can add descriptive type of question. So to add descriptive type of question, it is again good idea to add section. You can add as many section as you like, but generally in question we have 3 or 4 sections. So till now we are using only the objective questions. So now let me add one section and I want to add some descriptive questions. So let me make this are the short questions or short answer, right? So here you can use short question and answer. So this is your section 2. You can add question into it. So for that, put your cursor on section 2 and add question, and now here you can write the question, as you can choose here short question. Short question is generally not more than 500 characters. If larger answer, you can choose paragraph. So let me write, which city is the capital of Gujarat state. So now here again you can give answer, is it make compulsory or not, and right now यहाँ पर तो आपको shuffle करने की ज़रूरत नहीं होगी, पर आपको आंसर देना है. So you can also write correct answer here also, Gandhi Nagar, and you can add point here, 1 point also. But keep in mind the problem here with answer is that it is case sensitive, और अगर आपने कोई स्पेस भी ज़्यादा दी है तो भी वो सेम कंसीडर नहीं करेगा. सो ये थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम है अभी इसमें. सो वन गुड ऑप्शन इज दैट यू कैन अप्लाई मल्टीपल आंसर, लाइक से फॉर एग्जांपल यू कैन अलाउ दिस वन और यू कैन अलाउ स्पेस एंड दिस. अब अगर कोई स्मॉल में गांधीनगर लिखेगा और एक स्पेस दे देता है तो उसको करेक्ट नहीं करेगा. कंसीडर, आई विल शो यू. These are the short question answer. I have done this one. So now if I look at to go to preview and run it and look at, as I add section here, this one now allow me to, first I have to provide this one, provide my email ID, then I move to the next. So this is the question. Now if I write here Gandhi Nagar and provide few spaces, so it will be considered as a false. Now these all are compulsory, I have to answer. Of course, if you like, you can make someone as a unselected. So I choose again to give you that reply. I just show you this one and let me click submit. So as it is submitted, now if I look at the result, right? So how can I get the result? I have to get the result by clicking on that option, right? So there is a, I move to the, not another answer but as a the responses. So in that responses, the last one provides 6 1, and if you look at here, so though he write Gandhinagar and not provide spaces, so it will be treated as a 1 marks, but here it will be treated as a false, right? So it gives marks 1 but treated as a false because it provides spaces. So these are the actually problem with descriptive questions. Otherwise it will be okay for 2 or 3 points you want to ask something or you want to do some little bit, then it is okay. Now as a teacher, what benefit again you will get, that I will explain. So in responses, this is the Excel sheet. It allows you to select response or download response file, either CSV file, or if you click onto that, so it will be create one spreadsheet. So I say create a spreadsheet and let me check that this one is Google Forms demo, right? And I create it. So it will be created and it will be open in your Google form, and you can see the timestamp, means when the student has attempted that question. Earlier I don't make the email ID compulsory, so these two are empty. how much score he get, and what will be the answer each student has provided. That all this will be available to you. So it is very easy to evaluate for the whenever you have such type of thing. And you want to edit, you just go to the edit, and I can say leave, and I want to edit that. So this is my, actually I also do that question I can move to section 1. In section 2 only I want to provide short question. So this all are should add in section 1. So I can drag and drop, simply drag and drop in this section. So now that all are become my section 1 MCQs. I have created 2 questions in section 1. This is short answer in question 2. So you can drag and drop, and you can add section, as much section as you like. Right, this is 1 2 3, one short answer. That one, if you want to put in another section, match the square, you can also do that. You just go to the add section, and here you can type match the pair, right? And here you just need to drag and drop this match the pair, and your this question which we should put into section 2. This is section 2, and here I give this one. Alright, okay, I'll just show you how you can drag and drop it. So this is section 1 has a MCQ only, section 3 has a match the pair, and section 2 is short questions, short answer. So this one I put on section 1. It is just drag and drop, and this one you should drag and drop into section 2. The benefit of this one is that you can create various types of question in each section. And now if you let me show you preview, so you can find that this is question 1. Now user click on next. Right now I use the same email ID, my email ID. If there are each users, I choose any random answers to give you just idea. Then I move to the section 2. And finally, this is section 3. Right, so these all are sections we have available, and we can submit it. Now in settings, you have also one option that I just come here and look at here is settings. So here is a option is available in presentation, show progress bar, and shuffle question order, means question orders are changed. So now if I save this one and look at, I make preview again. So in this preview I have to provide this one, my email ID, then I choose this 2 option, then I choose this one. Now I look at here, progress bar has been shown, and click on next. So I move to the second, and I write answer. I write the wrong answer here. Let me make spelling mistake, Gandhi, N-G-A-R. Next, and here again I can use random selection. I can provide in the right answer, but to give this idea, just I can put this and click submit. So this is, now if you go to another answer, so question order can be also changes, and if you refresh, then the sequence of question and option of questions all are random and can change it. There is another option that you can apply is you can add uh, upload a file question. Sometimes I have a bigger question, so I ask student to upload a file. So to upload file, again let me add new questions and let me apply here, give its title as a section 3 section 4. Okay, I think I have added wrong way, but anyway I will do that. I can write here, let's say upload a file, and here you can add any questions by click onto it and say here it will be, you can ask user to, let's say, file upload, not paragraph, but you have to choose here file upload. So user can upload a file, and there are again some settings that you can provide. Let's say you can ask him to upload a file, so you can click on continue, because respondents whatever file he has uploaded, that will be moved to your Google Drive, so you can view it. Now you can ask here question, like say for example upload a file for diagram, or you can say draw a ER diagram. Any type of questions you want to ask, you can ask, like ER diagram for library management system. So student, if you want to make specific file types, so it asks which file types you can allow, like document, PDF, audio, video, email. Like say for example I want only these three types. If you don't want to restrict, you can click on that. Maximum number of files you can add is 1, 5 or 10, and maximum file size is how much MB is this one, is if you want to make it compulsory or not. So keep in mind, sometimes you want to ask attempt any one of two, so not make any of them are required, otherwise that one will be considered as a compulsory question. And now this is section 2. I have to move this section 2 or 4 will be last one. So this, again I have to move my questions, but now you know how to move that. So this is 4, 3, and all these three question, because I make a mistake, so let me put in section 1, and all others are on section 1, 2, right? So this is my in section 1, this is section 1 question, I have to put it here, and this paragraph I have to. So when you add any questions, you should put that your cursor in such a way that it will be on particular section, otherwise that type of exercise you have to perform, because it will be immediately add after it. So I put it here 1, 2, and this is the last one, right? So these three questions are in section 1, these are in section 2, this is section 3 and section 4. And you can also make some little bit formatting if you want to change the theme. So these are just the, you can say, designing aspect of theme. You can choose any images. If you want to add some add-ons, like here I already added, if not then you can go to the add extension and add it. And form limiter is one that you can set time limit, that within that particular time the question has been completed, so it will be automatically completed the time for that particular, like you can choose date and time, number of form response on spreadsheet. If you choose date and time, you can choose what date and what time you can complete it. So this is all about Google Forms, and as I say, you should put this one is here, collect email address, limit to response, because otherwise without email can give you anyone answer and you may not able to identify. I have a one problem when I take one internal exam, that I forgot this collect email address. So I have to, when give the marks, here the marks or result is shown by their email ID, not by the roll number or seat number we have created. So, but fortunately I have one file upload question in which I ask them to upload their file with their name. So I map it, right? and this should be unchecked. This see summary text respondent, and maximum file size all the user can upload is 1 GB. For presentation I can choose this confirmation message. If you want to type that you can write that your response has been received, and in quizzes option you can quiz this one, right? So this is all about Google Forms. I hope you enjoy this session. Still you have any query, any questions, we can discuss about it. But as you try more and more, you are comfortable in it, and I hope you are enjoying it. And there are many helps also available. You can just googling it, you can get it. And just last I can show you that if you go to your Google Drive, then here also you can find it out. So let me show.
Thank you very much, sir. Your session is very useful to our participant. I am thankful to on behalf of HRDC and Gujarat University, sir. Thank you very much.